Every G-body needs this shifter and this coupler. Required tools: 2 13mm wrenches, sockets, adjustables, fine, they're not that tight. A 4mm hex bit and a Phillips head screwdriver. Let's see if I can get this see if I can get this coupler. I just got this new coupler from Asphalt Killers. Okay, I see now that the angle of the camera doesn't allow you to see where the set screw is while I'm doing it, but just trust me when I say when you get in there you'll see it and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. My buddy Kevin's brand. It's got the bearings in here, so, or solid bushings, whatever you want to call them. You'll see when I take this out, I can feel that there's not a single bushing left in here. The shifting is terrible. I'll show you the short shifter that I got from him before the engine came out. That felt amazing, and now just the bushings are gone in here, so it's time to be replaced. I'm hoping that I've seen enough instructions, enough tutorials that I can figure this out. I don't know if you can tell, look at all that play. Pretty awful. So it looks like probably a 4 mil maybe. Yeah. So I need a 4mm hex for the set screw. Sorry about that. Bumped the light. 4 mil for the set screw. Actually going to reuse this set screw, so don't lose that. So if you get the Asphalt Killers, you'll reuse this set screw. That is awfully bright on my hands, but you get the idea. So I'm just going to put that in there right now so I don't lose it. Okay, a couple turns, set that out of the way. Now, these, from what I understand, are 2 13mm. So that's too big. Let's go with this guy. And I don't know where my other 13 wrench is, so we're gonna have to use an adjustable. I don't like doing that, but it is what it is. Okay. This clamp will get reused. Okay, so this is not good. There are normally 2 little plastic or rubber, whatever, the plastic I guess, bushings in there. This is awful. So compare that to the new one. You can see how much trouble I was having finding gears with this thing. So the new one will go in. Look, I think this is pieces of that. Yeah, it's pieces of the what was in there, just smashed to bits. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Here's one of them. That's a no good. Toss that, get that later. Get that guy out of here too. Okay. So this new one, I'm gonna go wipe my hands off. Okay. There's all kinds of junk in here. I am 10 cents richer though, so that's fantastic. Oh, I bumped the light again. My bad. 1 second. Okay. Okay. We'll put this side back on first. Maybe. I'm gonna do this set screw maybe. Oh yeah. I think it's probably down a little too. Threaded that a little too much. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Here we go. Ah, shoot. At least it's not a 10 mil. I never would have found it again. Would have been gone forever. Okay. New plan of attack. There we go. Okay, so actually leave the set screw out so that you can see the hole that it's going to be going into. And then you can set the set screw. Okay. Hopefully my head's not getting in the way. Okay. Set screw side done. Now we finagle this back into shift change rod. Okay. So we've got that. That's in there, and now we make our adjustments, and we try to get it lined up on the first try. This part I've not done. I've never done this either. This is my first time, so you get to fumble with me or watch me fumble, laugh at me, whatever you want. Okay, so I need to look at the shifting. Okay, I did just realize that I forgot to put this boot back on. I'm not going to put it on because, and yours is probably the same, but there is another boot down here already. I'm sure you can't see that, but it's right there. Take a picture of the phone. Or maybe you can see it on my phone. See this boot here? Here? So it's already there. It's protecting. It's completely touching that rod all the way around, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay. I'm going to leave that. Okay, now the part that I am clueless on. So that was supposed to remain in neutral. Okay, I think, okay, it's in neutral now because I can turn it all the way and right and left. Okay. So that's neutral. The shifter needs to be also where neutral needs to be, which is straight up and down. Which is right there. So I think I should be able to tighten this as is without touching anything, without disrupting anyway. Let's see if I can do that. Switch sides on these. Test. Let's see if I can get it in gear. Okay, seems like it's in neutral. One, two, three. Is that 4? Yeah, I think that is 4. 5. I got the shifter a little too far forward, so I need to adjust that a little bit. I've actually got it slightly forward so that when I try and go into reverse, it actually, if I don't do it just right, it hits the above the reverse lockout, and the reverse lockout blocks it from going into reverse. So let me see if I can. Okay, I think that is it. Let's see. Tight. I'm gonna try and shift again. Okay. Okay, I don't think that's it. Okay. So I think it's still not right, honestly. Oh, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. First, second, third. That one's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Second, third, fourth, fifth. So, this is the Asphalt Killers shifter as well. You can see this thing it's so nice. I think it's essentially the same as the Wevo, from what I can tell. The only thing, well, oh yeah, that feels good. There's minimal side to side. I mean, at the knob it's 2 millimeters. Maybe I'll try and get a good view of that in the daylight one day, but got all these mosquitoes. You can see it's starting to get dark. And then forward back is maybe a centimeter right now, which compared to stock is just 100 times better. So I did this before the car went in, like I said. I thought it felt pretty good, and then that was for the engine rebuild, and then when it came back, it was just, there was 2 inches at least of throw here, and that's because, like I showed you, this, they were gone. So supposedly these go often if you use the factory one, because it's just plastic in here, and with all the shifting it kind of ovals out, I guess, or eventually it can also do this. I would venture to guess this has never been changed. It's probably the original from 1978. So it's no wonder there's 91,000 miles on this car. It's no wonder that it's trashed at this point. But yeah, now we have the Asphalt Killers shifter, we have the Asphalt Killers coupler, and this thing feels incredible. And with the fresh engine rebuild from Andrew Egan, really ready to get out and drive this thing. Need to finish putting some braking miles on here. Kevin also does make a variety of knobs. He makes 3 different knobs for this shifter, which is really nice. I went with this, it's kind of the medium knob. He's got a taller one, I think, slightly more teardrop, and then the other one I think is more of a ball. I'd have to check. But yeah, I'll drop the link for Asphalt Killers down there. He's on Instagram, Asphalt Killers. Yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed watching me fumble through this, stay tuned, because I'll probably be fumbling through a lot more things in the future. Thanks. What I was trying to say when I was making those adjustments last night, I had neutral a little bit too far forward, so when I was going over into reverse it was a little bit too high. So right now it springs back here. I can push in the reverse lockout, so I can put it back into reverse. Last night I had neutral set a little bit too high, so that when it was coming over to go into reverse, it was actually hitting the reverse lockout and well, locking it out of reverse. So that's third. But now, and I may still make a few more adjustments. Because it's still, you can kind of see how it, let me see if I can get any closer. No. It hits it and it'll go, but I think I may want it back even just a little bit more, like just that right there. So you may have to play with it, adjust it, when you do it, but yeah, so far so good. Still needs a lot of cleaning. You can tell it's really dirty in here, but yeah, I'll take it out for a test drive today and see how it feels on the road. Okay. I just went on a whole drive around the block trying to talk about this shifter and the coupler, and nothing was recording. So I'll do it one more time. Got no tag on the car right now, so I can't go very far. Hopefully you can see everything, but 2 to 3 feels amazing. 4, which we'll get a turn, go around the block. 2. This is good. This is good. Yeah, that was very easy. Before it was just got to get used to it a little bit of slightly different, and that's the transmission. That's the 915. That is not the shifter and the coupler. But you can see there's the tiniest bit of movement here when in gear. Back to neutral. I love how the springs are on each side, so it does go back into the center position when in neutral, and like the 915, the standard shift lever that's kind of all over the place. And that's the around the block tour here. So back into the garage. Here we go. We'll go on some longer drives once we have this car properly registered. Now, that is about it. I don't know. So, completely unbiased, maybe slightly biased review is every G-body needs this shifter and this coupler, because this feels night and day difference from factory. If you've had the factory shifter in your G-body, you know it's just a sloppy mess. There's no slop. That's all you get in neutral. You can see there's nothing. It's perfect. It feels direct, crisp, clean. Asphalt Killers with a Z. I'm not getting paid for any of this. I go on the website and buy things just like everyone else would. He does have a promo code right now, summer 2024. The promo code itself is summer10, lowercase SUMMER10, for 10% off. I'm a nobody. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just know Kevin. He's a friend of mine, and he's making great products for the G-bodies. So go check it out. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Until next time. Thanks.